Well, I was excited to get back into it. I loved everything about my front office experience. And I was very fortunate after my open heart surgery that I was embraced the way I was to move into a very important position with the Timberwolves. But there was something missing. I wanted to get back on the floor. I kind of compare it to my heart situation. When you're in the front office, you're like the cardiologist, but when you're on the floor, it's like you're the surgeon, the coach. And I miss that. I miss the interaction. I miss putting together a game plan. I'd sit up in the crowd and just get pissed off. Here you're in it, and then the front office, their job is they're pissed off at you. But every part of my journey, I thoroughly enjoyed. From playing is the most fun. Front office was great to help prepare me for what I'm doing now, and then I've loved every part of the coaching journey that I've been on, from Iowa State, which again, those are 5 of the greatest years of my life. Coaching the Bulls for 3.5 years at the highest level, very important, made me a better coach, and now I'm excited to get started at Nebraska.
6 non-conference games. Your thoughts? Have you ever coached at Hinkle?
I've been an assistant coach there when I was at Louisville, and it's a terrific environment. It reminds me a little bit of our place, Williams Arena. We've got great tradition. I don't know much about the team just yet. Obviously, we'll figure all that out leading up to it. I know Laval does a really good job. He's a very good coach. They've got great fan support. It's kind of an iconic building. So looking forward to it. Not in a rush to play them just yet because we've got a long way to go, certainly.
Sorry. So going back on Lamar, so I talked to him earlier, and he shared something kind of cool. You gave him some podcasts to kind of like motivate him a little bit. Talk about that.
Lamar and I have an amazing relationship, but I get after him. I do. I coach him hard because I believe in him so much, and he wants to be coached hard. That's what great players, they want to be coached. They want the truth. And I'll send him whatever I think could help him. So if it's a podcast, I send him a podcast. If it's a Kobe podcast, I send him that. If it's a 30 to 45 minute video that I watched on Winners and Jerry Rice and Tom Brady and Pele and Wayne Gretzky, I'm going to send him that too. So whatever I can do to move the needle and help him in his journey, we're going to do that.
Guys can get paid for their brand. That's all it is. People are building their brand now, building their name, and get paid for your brand and your likeness, your image. I don't see the problem with it.
Okay, sometimes that's a compliment. Once in a while it's an insult. But the insulting part of it still makes him able to deal with things maybe better than I do. It's a little more up and down. He just has that steady flow to him. And I think he is hungry. I do think he realized he had to get stronger. He did a hell of a job in the weight room. We'll see on his defense now if that gets better. But I think that needed to get better. And I think his vocal leadership needed to get better. I'm trying to convince guys that if you have all the knowledge in the world, you don't share it with somebody who has the knowledge. And so trying to, do that part of it. But I see him wanting to. I see him coming into meetings more and talking more and coming by the office more. And I just think he has a feel that, this is my chance now, and I need my teammates with me. You don't get those assist records if your team isn't making shots. They don't count it when you pass to yourself. And so I think those things are all
Xavier said, big, huge pickup for us. In my opinion, if Franz lived in the U.S., he would be equivalent to like what today's players are rated as 5-star. He's that good. And to be almost 6'9" at a wing position, he has a high IQ, he's tough, he's skilled, he can put the ball on the floor, create his own shot, and he's not afraid to dunk on it. And one thing that I did not mention, which I should have mentioned first, was he is an underrated defender. We all talk about his skill level offensively. The guy can defend. He wants to defend. And that's the beauty of Franz. He's going to be a pro. I'm putting a lot of pressure on him, I'm sorry, but how I perceive it, I don't have all the answers, but I think he's going to be a good pro.
How's he shooting the ball for you?
Shooting the ball very well. Now I hope that translates into game situations. Right now, we just been practicing. Like, we play, you know, non-conference games as well as Big Ten. That's what I'm really gonna need from him. You know, I see what he can do in practice. He has a chance to be really, really good.
Before you seen from him, do you see him grabbing one of those remaining spots? In starting
I'm
five?
sorry, can you speak up?
Sorry,
I got big ears, but I still I can't hear.
You see Franz getting one of those remaining starting spots for Michigan with how you talked about him?
Well, Franz will determine that, you know, how he continue to keep progressing in our practices and picking up our system. But he's giving himself a great chance.
What about your relationship?
Us working on a VersaClimber machine, whether it's 2 or 3 times a week, the averages that you hit your mark, to me, he's the top guy in a lot of those challenging areas that, you know, a lot of our guys will tell you is very difficult.
You talked about the importance of the number of guys needing to contribute each night. When you lose so much scoring like you do from last season to this year, how do you try and emphasize to guys that, hey, it doesn't need to be me every night getting out getting 20 or something like
Move
that?
the ball. Move the ball, man. Move the ball. The more you share the ball, the more you move the ball, the more you pass it, the more you work with one another, the more guys are going to contribute. That's just the name of the game. That's how it works. And this team has got to be that type of belief. It's got to be that type of centric. You have to have possessions in times where it's 5, 6, 7 passes, 8 passes. And then, you know what, when you're showing film as a team, the credit is given to the pass. The credit is given to the sharing. It's not the score. We need a group that has a team that scores a lot of points from a lot of different people. And you know what? Maybe that's one guy got 4 or 5 one night on the road. That's a big deal in the Big Ten if you can get somebody to come in there and get 5 or 6. At home, maybe it's 4 guys in double figures. That hasn't happened a ton for us in our tenure. When we've had that, we've won. Maybe it's Devontae and Al having good nights, but maybe it's our front line being able to get to the foul line. And stuff. A lot of different ways to skin a cat. This team, ball movement, you know, that's the exciting thing as a staff. It's what you're preaching, it's what you want, it's what everybody hopes that every team is. They move the ball, they share it, they're a team that's fun to watch. That's what we got to be.